In order to gain a better understanding of the efficacy and usability of the Canvas website, a study was conducted in which participants were walked through a series of scenarios by task administrators to see how they went about completing the scenarios and what, if any, problems occur. Each user was given an entrance questionnaire prior to completing the scenarios and an exit questionnaire upon completion of the project. The user's path to completing the scenario, along with any commentary they may have had, were recorded by the task administrator and later analyzed. The users in this study consisted of 3 women between the age of 11 and 34. Of the 3 women, 2 are current students, 1 in college and 1 in middle school, and the third is a member of the general public, having already graduated from college. Between the 3 users, they have a combined average of 12 years of experience using the web and computers, and include 1 beginner, 1 intermediate user, and 1 experienced user when they express their level of computer knowledge. Task 1 involved a scenario in which the user is requested to access general course information. Task 2 was meant for the user to find pertinent information relating to an assignment that is due. Task 3 is designed to test the grades tab by having the user manipulate the tools involved in checking grade scenarios. Task 4 involved a scenario where the user needed to check if they were caught up on all of their assignments for the course. Finally, Task 5 was meant to test the ease with which the student accessed and used the discussion feature of Canvas. Upon the compilation of the data, it was found that when analyzing the clickstream of each user, there was a 67% chance of the primary clickstream being selected, a 6% chance of the secondary clickstream being selected, and a 27% chance that the user takes a path that was not anticipated by the task administrator. With regard to the difficulty level score with which the task administrator assigned to the user, which was based on their opinion of the ease with which the scenarios performed, it was found that through all 5 scenarios, there was a 67% chance that the user encountered 0 frustration, a 27% chance that the user experienced little frustration, and only a 6% chance that the user experienced medium to high frustration when completing a given scenario.
Introduction. Our team will conduct test session on the Canvas course page for the purpose of analyzing the usability and ease of navigation through the website. Our goal is to determine which part of the site is working successfully and which part is not, according to our participant perspective. Our team will provide an entrance and exit questionnaire that will be completed before and after the test session, and ask each participant to sign a consent form, giving them permission to be able to take notes and use their comments for data gathering purposes. The facilitator is going to read each task aloud for the user to complete. We will be testing 3 individuals from different types of background experience, especially targeting those from middle school, high school, and college. We will be examining information from our participants, such as which path they would choose to accomplish their designated task. Does the path they took was efficient for them? Did they get stuck in any of the tasks? Were they confused about the process? And were they satisfied with the process of each task? When the test session is over, we will include an open-ended discussion period where our participants can share any thoughts they have about the Canvas site and how they felt throughout the process.
Hello. In regards to the methodology portion of this project, we were testing our participants to use the Canvas site. We wanted to test how well they can maneuver through the features of the scenarios and questions that we asked of them. We also recorded the participants' responses as to how difficult or simple they found using the Canvas site. This experiment was tested in the homes of our team members. The setup for this portion of the project was that we basically had a mobile device placed on the table, and we made sure that the environment had little to no distractions while we recorded the participant and asked them the questions. The goals for this project was to collect all the data we could possibly gather, and we wanted to see their recommendations as to how they would improve the Canvas site. The way we decided our participants was that we basically figured it would be best if we had a range of people in different ages. That way the results would come out different compared to having The age is close in age.
So for this project, our team utilized multiple participants to conduct our experiment on Canvas. Our team was able to put together participants of various age groups, backgrounds, and level of experience and knowledge with computers. Participant one was in the age group between ages 25 to 34 with at least 20 years of experience with computers. Our participant two was a college student within the age group of 18 to 24 who had 12 years of experience with computers. Lastly, participant three is a student within the age group of 11 to 13 who only had 3 years of experience with computers. So for each task, we had the participants go to the different tab sections on Canvas. For example, the syllabus tab, module tab, grades tab, and assignments tab, and discussions. What we found was there was various results for each completed task. For example, task one, approximately 67% of the participants was able to navigate to the page successfully with zero frustration, and 33% had little frustration trying to find it. However, all the participants were able to navigate to the syllabus page using the same click stream. For the module tab, it was the opposite of the first task. Only 33% had zero frustration trying to navigate to the modules tab, and 67% had little frustration. However, 67% of the participants were able to navigate to the modules tab using the same clickstream, and 33% tried to navigate to the modules tab through a different tab and ended up backtracking and using the same clickstream as the other participants. For task three, the grades tab, all participants had zero frustration navigating to this page through a dedicated tab, and as well used the same clickstream. Also, all participants used the same clickstream to complete the task. For task four, assignments tab, 67% of participants had zero frustrations navigating to this tab. On the other hand, 30% had little frustration, as shown in figure 1.4. Based on the results shown in figure 1.6, it seemed that there was a split in terms of clickstream. Each participant seemed to have used a different clickstream in order to figure out which upcoming assignment were due when trying to access the assignments tab. For task five, the discussions tab, 67% of participants had zero frustration trying to navigate to the discussions tab to review the latest comment by the professor, whereas 33% had medium/high frustration trying to get there. And then while trying to navigate to the section on Canvas, 67% did complete this task through the means of other options outside the clickstream, and 33% used. So based on these results from the questionnaire, the graphs, and the tables, it seemed that the participants within the age group of 11 to 13 who had little computer experience had the most difficulty trying to navigate through the task with zero frustration, whereas participants within the age group of 18 to 24 and 25 to 34 that had 12 or more years of experience with computers had less difficulty trying to complete these tasks with zero frustration. And based off the overall feedback from the participants, many of them found Canvas easy to use, really enjoyed the basic structure of the design. However, there were features that they did not like and or would make improvements on. For example, when asked what features on Canvas website were vague or confusing to them, if there was any, One of the three participants said that they found it very easy to find and complete the task and had no issues. On the other hand, the other two said that the terms modules did not line up with the chapters in the book. And also the weekly and monthly tab options on the calendar displayed too much information on the screen, and it wasn't as easy to differentiate what information from what. And for a second example, when asked what else should be included on the Canvas website and the product, 2 of the 3 participants would like to the following features added to help improve Canvas's functionality, such as a notifications button, as well as a calculator for easy accessibility. Yeah. Overall, the participants enjoyed the site and product and claimed it to be easy to navigate, which made completing the task even that much easier, such as the grades tab and the calendar tab. Some features the participant least liked were the lack of icon descriptions for the assignments, for example. An additional step is used to get to the syllabus, and the lack of functionality with the inbox section. Although all 3 participants had their own likes and dislikes regarding the Canvas site, they were all in agreement on one thing, and that it would require more computer experience in order to complete these tasks. Otherwise, you'll have a difficult time navigating through. And as you can see here, these are the graphs for each of the different tasks. And as you can see here, 67% for task 1 had 0 frustration, and 33% had low frustration. Whereas task 2 had the opposite of task 1. Task 3, all the participants had no problem completing. Task 4 was very similar to task 1, where majority had 0 frustration trying to complete the task. And then task 5 is very similar, except for one participant had medium to high frustration trying to complete task 5. And then in the bar graph, you're able to see the breakdown for each participant and see how many participants use which clickstream method. And out of the 5 tasks, only 2 of the 5 tasks completed, all the participants use the same clickstream method, whereas for the other tasks, it varied.
Hello everyone, my name is Brian Fernandez and I will be closing out the project. In conclusion, we had 3 participants perform 5 tasks in Canvas. The 3 participants are from 3 different age groups who have different experiences with computers. All of the tasks performed were completed and no points of failure were experienced. The majority of the tasks were completed with 0 to little frustration by all 3 participants. Only the user with the least amount of computer experience had medium to high frustration with task number 5. All the participants thought the site was fairly easy to navigate through. Project recommendation. A recommendation for the project would be to first determine if the test participants have used Canvas before. Having this information from the beginning would change the whole result of the test because the user who accessed Canvas before will know exactly where to go and what to do for each task. A user who has not used Canvas before will have little more frustration to properly perform the task. Here we have a picture of one of the participants. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you.